Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart 84, and we're looking today, before it comes inside, at my beautiful Roseapple. This is Syzygium Jambos, not a wax apple or a Java apple or a Malay apple. This is actually the proper, what I call Roseapple, which is sort of should be sort of a roundish or oval shaped fruit, which I think would probably be cream coloured and smells of roses. And I've actually had this plant now since 2018. I got it from Canaries originally. They're not grafted plants. I believe they grow them from cuttings, so it should be true to type to whatever the parent plant was. And of course you don't normally get named varieties of regular rose apples anyway, although I'm sure there will be some cultivars that are better than others. Now it's got to the size in its pot now, it's well over 5 feet tall and about the same sort of width. So the problem I'm going to have now is how best to get it into the kitchen, because one of the disadvantages of having tropicals that do well or survive quite well is the fact that you run out of space for them, because in the end they just get too big. Now I'm filming this in the middle of November when I'm bringing it inside, and you can actually see, although it's reasonably, it seems to be a quite resilient plant, you can now see the damage that it's getting on these new shoots. A week or so ago this was fine, but the cold winds and the lower temperatures we're getting during the daytime in particular have now damaged the leaves. It's not going to set the plant back at all. It's got other new growth that was hidden by other plants like that that's relatively okay. The stems are really good size now. I mean it's well over 1 inch thick across at the moment at the base, and it's put on quite a lot of new growth this year. It did suffer from some dieback last winter, as they often do inside. Normally as a result actually it got hit quite badly by thrips, so we'll have to watch it this winter. These suffer from both thrips and scale. I did remove all the scale insects manually when I bought it outside, and I haven't seen the scale come back on it. They're not really a problem with outdoor plants like this, because I think various predators eat the scale, and also the scale that's on it doesn't particularly like our outside summer temperatures and the rain, but it'll probably no doubt develop some more scale again. Doesn't seem to be bothered by snails or slugs at all. You can see more new growth there. I might just pinch this tip off up here as it's damaged, but I'm really hoping, if it does well over winter and doesn't suffer too badly from leaf loss, thrips and scale, that at the size it is now there is a chance that it would flower next year. Now whether or not it's capable of producing edible sized mature fruits in this country remains to be seen, because even my lily pilly has been struggling to produce fruits, and that only has tiny little fruits on, no bigger than small blueberries. But the rose apple fruits, I suppose, can get to the size of a very small hen's egg. So there is a possibility, especially if it was to flower early in the year. But it seems to be happy outside in the summer months. It possibly would grow more if it was in a conservatory or greenhouse, but I don't have that option open to me, and it's now getting to the size where I might be forced to cut it back next spring a little bit. Whether or not that would encourage it to flower, but it will certainly branch out more. But I might also be able to root some of the stems, because I have successfully rooted stems of cuttings that I've been sent of wax apples and wax jambu from overseas, but shortly after they rooted the plants died off, probably because I couldn't keep the cuttings humid enough because of my growing conditions. So that's my Syzygium Jambos, or rose apple. You can look that up if you want to see what they look like. I've never tasted the fruit of one of these, although I've had the other pear-shaped wax apples and wax jambus regularly. I've never been able to buy a genuine rose apple fruit, so I hope one day I'll get one so I can get to try them and see what they're like. Thanks for watching the video, much appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up, of course. Welcome to share the video if you think it'll interest anybody. Please subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell if you like to get updates on new videos as they come out, which will of course include winter updates on the tropicals such as this one. I'll catch up with you all soon. Brett out for now.